we're gonna keep going with some exercises. We carry on with little exercise I made up. Breathing in and you're breathing out, pulling up. So I like exercises. You'll have done a good between 15-20 minutes of cardio, or you've kept going for about 20 minutes, half an hour. That'll be good. I'm going to show you this exercise slowly. Tomorrow I will show it harder. So in this position, this will work your legs, keep your hips in place, and then you go to the side here. See, I'm here. Your hands are placed. Remember, open your shoulders, drop them down. It's these you should feel working, your pectorals, not these. You are going to lift this leg and it's going to go right behind you. A lot of people think this is behind and they're doing a horrible exercise. That's just going to damage their lower back in the end. C4, L5, sorry. So you're here, you're in attitude, remember? That is an attitude here, like this. The whole time your leg never goes on the floor. So the first set of exercise is you bring it here, that's fine. And then it goes to that. You're trying to push this hip back and this one forward. Don't let your knee drop. That's a lot of things, believe me, going on at the same time. We'll just do 10. So, and here, breathe out. Breathing in, breathing out. The idea is to breathe out on effort. This will be efforts all the way through. That's what you find in some exercise. And then you don't have to get so confused with the breathing. And 9, what you have to be careful is not to do any of that. So you're holding and you're here. Now, eventually you do it in 20s, obviously, and 30. Now, here, it's just a little lift. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Again, we go 1, 2, and lift. Here, 1, right behind. You should be able to, ooh, I can see my foot. Lift. Breathing in, and lift. Now, it's gonna work your sides because you're pulling up here. Keep your fingers spread. Up, did I do? So the lift should be that inner thigh muscle and that little muscle under your bum. You are not lifting with your hip. I think that's 3 more. 1, and 2, up, and 3. That should be sore. We'll do it just once today. Now, remember this? Hold it. This will feel nice after what we've done. You can feel a good stretch. And that's only do it once today if this is your first time. This will work your obliques, your bum, your legs, and then you will see it evolve. It always evolves. Now, either you can just keep doing this, if you're able, just a little stretch for here. Only if you're able. And to help us so we're not too sore, we'll do the mermaid or merman here. Same thing, shoulder blades down. Now remember, look down, look up, or look up, up, up. Anybody remember the friendly giant? If you saw children's programs in Canada. I've had a mixture of French, English, British, and Canadian, English Canadian, French Canadian. Did I say French from France? And American. This is a joy of living in Quebec. Here. Late 60s, 70s. If you get a chance to have a look, pretty weird programs. I mean really weird and scary. Breathing in. You lift that hip. Be very careful. What I don't want you is to do, you do not lift the hip. You are thinking, I'm lifting. This is why we did the little exercise in the beginning to get the feel of those connections. So all you do in the first one, sorry, is to go attitude 1. That is, so you're always trying to straighten here and then lift. Can you see? Don't let the knee drop and keep it right behind. And then here you grow, bring the weight, lengthen forward. Now here, up, not to collapse. You have to, so you don't feel that bar across your back. If it's the muscles along the back, that's fine. In. And I don't know about you, but I am gonna try and get a nice bum back. It's my last chance at my age. And here, the lift with those muscles you found. A bit like yesterday with my really difficult kind of mixture ballet Pilates exercise. And 10. So the next one is just up and lift. Here, behind, and then you're doing lift, breathing in, last time, lift, feel the bum, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now just to show you what we want to do eventually, before we do that, is that once you've done, you see this exercise, lift, up here, and you've done the lift, 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 is that you do the same, you stretch out that leg, which is not going to happen right away until you've done all the right exercises, so we won't do it, but it was to show you what's coming ahead. Now I'm being very careful, I don't want to hurt myself. I had quite a lot of time off, and then hit the flu, twice last year, so that wasn't good. I'm really keeping myself isolated. And you feel that here. It's because it's going to be a bit of a new feeling, this exercise, so take it easy. Do just once on each side if it's your first time, and these stretches, really important. Feel this. And slowly. Up. Good. So you see, open your shoulders, drop your shoulder blades down. If you have problems with your shoulder, you can put your hand here, here. I'll think about it tomorrow. Okay. Drop. Here. And you can just go forward, rounding the back. Thought it'd be nice to continue some work. So you've done your legs, done a bit of what's called skipping, some weights, this exercise which does a lot of leg work, and now we're just going to finish with a bit more leg work and stomach at the same time. It kind of mixes it all up, and I like that. So you're going to breathe in, because you've been pulling up and in, you have been using your tummy, haven't you? Breathing in, and now we're going to go straight to our sides here. Remember, we're working towards these yoga positions, fallen angel, side crow, or just normal crow. The other one, I can't say the names, really. So, this foot, just here. Pull up, you're not sinking. There's a little space here. Up. We'll do 8, and you'll see why. 3, 4, 5, and in, breathing out, pulling up, pulling up, pulling up. That's it. Breathing in, breathing out, pulling up, pulling up, pulling up. Here, you should always check. I know we have one more, like you're in the right position here so that you're not thinking. Yep. Okay, there was one last one, I think. Here. Then you can use this hand if you want to help you, but you've got to go like this. And if you can, and come back without losing all that. Breathing in, because you did 8 together, do 4 this one. You'll see why. Up, and you try, and either you bring your legs closer, that's one type of exercise, or your chest closer, that's a very different set of muscles. Ooh. Squeaky voice, I think. Where's the neighbor's voice changing? I am really inappropriate parent, grandparent, and obviously neighbor. Breathing out. Hold. Come back very slowly. And this is the exercise that I have shown. What I'll do is I will show it from behind. Carry on. So you lie down. Make sure you can see me. I have the front of my leg. This is ballet Pilates. You can have this hand here, or here if you're feeling strong. And then push your hips forward, this in your way. Push this heel carefully. You're not going to do that so the body wants to. Up, and then just do 1, 2, 3. You're going to do that 3 times. Keep this hip pushed forwards, and the knee away. That's going to help you find those muscles. 3, in. Push it there. Here. Hip. Bring it down. Lift. And it comes back. Which brings us into this position here. Now, I will, because we're going to do both sides, always have that foot, remember, connected to the inside of the leg. Now in the beginning, I can't do it. You're going to try and lift. Again, it's all those muscles we've been talking about without doing the horrible lifting of the hips. It's a tiny movement. Okay, and we will just go up, here, straighten yourself, put your arms out if you want to make it harder. And we're ready to do the other side. So you do that a few times, you are going to feel, start changing the shape of your legs as well, if you need to. And up and coming down. I'm baking. Breathing in. This is when I wish we had done a dip pool with the lake and like a 10-15-minute cycle away in the ocean. Well, it's not even a 5-minute cycle away. And all of a sudden, is this middle class problems or what? 10. Up, in, and here we go. This set yellow powder coming off the pine trees, the pines. Yep, breathing out. So I can either bring your legs towards you, you'll feel more here, or just towards your legs, and it's these muscles and then between the cracks. Here. Now here it's this you got to work on. Yeah. Okay, just 2 more. Breathing in and breathing out. Hold. I shouldn't even say anything bad about my boyfriend's filming because he's working. He's a paramedic. And breathing out. Here. Close. And I'll just show you without changing this time. So you're sticking that foot, the leg, push. It's all about resistance, isn't it? So you're pushing that leg behind while this hip goes forward. You're lying down, you're here, the heel comes up. Remember, this knee is going back and hip. Try and feel it, because sometimes it doesn't feel right. You think you're doing it right and you'll realize that it's all going like that, which is the opposite. So you want to find those little muscles under your bum. Here. Very, very important. Up. How do I know? Well, at 18 I was told I shouldn't dance anymore. I had osteoarthritis and my hips were completely flat. Well, I tried to carry on. That finished at 21. But Pilates, good osteopaths, learning about my body helped me a lot. And having good teachers at ballet school when I started when I was nearly 12 made a big difference. 1, 2, this is the movement. 3, it's a small. 5, we're doing everything in 10. Because I'm being lazy and it's too hot. You know what you can do. Just put that film on again. Here we go. Here. In and now. You just want to grab the feet. Now it's the same thing here. Push against your hands, hands against the feet. That's going to make a difference. Up, 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 up. Pull up your tummy as much as you can. And if you want, rock. Look, this hurts. I can feel all the wooden slats. Breathing in. We're just going to stretch here. And do a little bit of a practice. You just finish because you're feeling sometimes your arms will end up here. You want to have them under your armpits in the end, but that's okay. Now, if you're doing gymnastics or anything else, a handstand, it's important to look straight down. In yoga, they tell you to look ahead where you're going. I'm not sure. Having problems with my vertebrae that are like that, the idea of doing this puts a lot of pressure, so I'm very careful. But speak to your practitioner or your teacher and they'll guide you, because it does depend on your neck as well. So if you're doing the crow, it is really, you want to get your hands in there. We did a little bit of that the other day. And up here. You can just, that's what you can do, is just the tapping or hold. Here. Now for the side crow, you can just put your hands just here or wherever you want. You're going to go forwards, make sure I'm not in the slats, and then you just go, side. Yeah, use the side. Hands are open wide. And then it's that same thing. Now, you want that elbow gone, so I may not do this very well, because you don't want your hips on that outside. You actually want to start practicing here, and perhaps not wearing anything that slides. Up, and the other side. I felt I was going, so I'll leave it. Breathe in, up, shoulder blades down, pull up and in. Focus, because you have to concentrate. That's only those of you doing side with me, and we're going to keep this out. Here, up. To get stronger, up. I'm going to go. You have to pull right in. Here. Whew. That is what we needed. Should be wearing a hat. It is really jolly hot. Right. I'm gonna finish on a high though. Breathing in, and you'll see why. This one I've got this one going again. This. And your shoulder, hook over, and here. See? That. I wasn't doing it too well. I'm getting back into it again. So, it took a while when I first learned it. Sometimes it's just doing new things. So here, you go forward, then you stretch, and then you try and come down. Up. Okay. That felt nice. Breathe in, breathing out. And if you can, just do a nice stretch. This foot here, and this foot is here. If you have any problems, that's a no. And you can take an elastic, grab your sock. In the beginning as well, you may find your hip is here. We're working on dropping that, yet strengthening. I have hips that are flat. So, pull up and in, grow. Each time you breathe out, we'll go a little bit further. There's a bit of resistance here. And come back. Same thing, only if you can. Little stretch. You can have it here if not. And then the other way. This is an area, I've done this before. A little bit of lymphatic drainage, except if you're pregnant. Never ever. Unless you want to start the work. Which I have done for a couple of people, but they asked me to massage them to start the work. Maybe in my next life, I will deliver babies. But it was too stressful watching my own daughter give birth. Watching my grandchild come into the world was fabulous, but watching your own child suffer, even though they're a grown woman giving birth, it's like fabulous, painful, it's everything. I think it's called life. Breathe in. And I wouldn't even dare to be philosophical, because I can't say the word. Breathe in, and now you're breathing out. Open your chest. Breathe in, breathe out. I can hear birds. Oh gosh, I think I can hear them fluttering. Don't care. I know that I am very, very lucky, and that there are people stuck with children in small flats. So here or here, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And if you haven't, you're not pregnant, or you absolutely sure you're not pregnant, this and this. Bit of lymphatic drainage here. Okay, I guess that's us. We're done. Have fun. I'll be putting up some more things, more yoga-ish. Breathe in and we'll finish. Up, here we go. Release your head. Whoa, whoa. That is one side of my face hurting. And come back up really slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Thank you very much. Inhale.